from a long time. You know?
Popular figure, my
Well,
brother.
I love the people.
Right, absolutely. I don't think I've ever seen Jarrett not walk around with a smile on his face or laughing, cutting up, or saying "my ball." If it was something either really got him or he was really sick, and it had to be bad. You remember that time in that little van?
All right, Jay.
Jared was delivering for us in Texas one time. Why don't you tell us that story, Jared? You was there.
At this particular time in our show, we have to cut it off real quick.
Oh no!
Why don't you tell us about that story,
Man,
my
listen,
brother? That was a good one. That was a great one.
Yeah, I gotta tell you this story. This is funny. I get a text. Okay, this was late at night. My dad rode with me. That story you're talking about? Right?
Yes.
Okay. This is 12 o'clock at midnight. I made my delivery in South Texas. Now, this is probably 12 or 13 hours away from home. Well, first of all, the first trip I made to Florida at Exco, you know, I was a sales rep, but I also delivered stuff for, you know, the warehouse. Well, I had to drive through a hurricane, and I lost my glasses. Remember that, Jace? The glasses flew off of my face past the convenience store, which lost the sign of the convenience store. It fell in front of my truck, so that was a little risky. But getting back to the trip in Texas, if you ride with me, it's more like an adventure. So I get to Texas, and my dad's on the passenger side. He said, Jared, he said, watch that deer up there. I said, what deer? And before he can say anything, I'm on the highway. They have a state trooper following me, and the doe buses up over the fence in front of me, right behind a big old 12-point buck. Now, I'm not exaggerating.
Nope.
It was a 12-point buck.
Yep.
I hit.
There's pictures.
Record.
Yes.
When I hit the van smoked. It totaled out. It started shaking. I moved to the right of the road. So I get out the vehicle. And first thing I was to make sure my dad was okay. The state trooper pulls up thank God that a state trooper that was behind me.
Right.
So he pulls over behind me, and I go up there to check on the deer, and the deer's head moves and goes. So when the deer's head popped up like that, he was going through the last part of his life, and popped the head up. I jumped about 10 feet behind the deer, and the state trooper started laughing. My dad started laughing. So hey, to make it better, I had to jump in the vehicle with the state trooper to get to the hotel room because at the time all the rental places were closed.
Yeah.
And we stayed there, and I jumped in the U-Haul